I just hope you're as excited as I am about Reels, Connor.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Reels.
Yeah, those are blowing up like crazy, aren't they?
What the fuck is Reels?
The Instagram Reels.
Okay.
Oh, no, sorry, it's not Reels. It's Threads.
Oh, Threads.
We've talked about Threads.
Yeah. Oh, Threads, everyone, Threads. Oh, so there 2 days later. Oh, there's nobody
the
here.
little trends was interesting.
It was just like, pew,
Like a fucking Falcon 9 rocket.
Yeah.
Down, like.
I mean, I would have liked to use Threads more if it didn't share the same problem with Twitter, which is just show me who I fucking follow.
Yeah.
Please. Like,
Yeah.
as soon as I saw people I don't follow on my feed, I'm like, okay, no. This
I actually
is
had the other problem where it was like I was following people, but there just wasn't any stuff on the timeline because people weren't posting that much, and I was like, oh, this is kind of fucking boring. At least on Twitter, I see some weird shit.
Yeah.
But I don't like Twitter.
I know I'm getting old because I'm just like, I miss the days where if there is just like a social media platform where I get to decide what I see, and it's not some fucking algorithm or some fucking computer deciding, hey, this is the thing that's going to interest you the most, you know? Because, you know, for a long time, that was my Twitter. That was like my Twitter. Twitter was like my safe space of just, like, if I want to follow the people I'm following and what they're getting up to, this is the space.
Yeah.
And then Elon took over, and now it's just a fucking quote retweet hell.
It's awful. I get retweet. I tweets that come up that's just shit that I should not be seeing.
Yeah.
Like, Andrew Tate.
It was-
Like, what the fuck? I don't want to see Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Originally, I was making fun of Chris for buying Twitter Blue, and then I looked at my analytics, and it was like up and down, and then it's crazy. It literally took a nosedive after they removed verification,
Yeah.
Right.
and like the tweets just weren't being pushed to anyone.
I tried to get rid of Twitter Blue after a month, and it wouldn't go away. It's
then
like
I-
letting a fucking bear into your house. Then like, I shouldn't have let that bear in.
But then I was like, well, the only reason for such a cliff dive was that I lost the verification, and so I joined up again to see if it'd go back up, and sure enough, right after I bought it again, went right back up. I was like, this is fucked.
I mean, that's the only reason I use Twitter is to sort of promote my videos.
Yeah,
Because
of
YouTube
course.
has become increasingly shit. So
Yeah.
I thought, get Twitter Blue. At least it might promote my stuff and not nose.
I mean, it does, unfortunately.
And that's the sad truth of the matter.
It's made it
then
pay to
obviously
win.
it got like
Pay to
political,
win.
didn't it?
Pay to win.
But then you see verified accounts, and you're like, this is useless.
It's shit. Like Twitter's garbage now.
Yeah.
Absolute garbage. It's going to be worthless in 5 years, I think.
Well, that's why I was hoping like Threads would actually kind of take off to replace it. But
I think Instagram. You're going to see Instagram get more popular.
Yeah. I think it's-
I've actually tried doing a little
I
more
saw
Instagram
fucking this
recently.
morning,
Yeah, I saw
Gaunt
you
posted
did a
a fucking
story.
story, and I'm like, Dad's back! Holy shit, he's back with the
Uncle
milk.
John. I saw your stories. Like,
You know what? I'm gonna make
try this
an
Instagram
Instagram
thing.
post.
Oh no!
I'm gonna be like,
Oh
look,
yeah, look what came in.
look what I got.
Look what came in, guys.
Selling
Santa
author.
ball.
Yeah.
I'll do one with my book. Wait.
I'm gonna get an Instagram story of Gaunt making an Instagram
You'll get a
story.
book one day. There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Oh no, that's me. Oh, look at this.
Can't
Look at
believe it.
this.
But like even my YouTube feed of content's just got really weird recently. It's all very odd, and like unfortunately, I'm just getting all this viral content that I don't want to see. Like, white person speaks Japanese. Japanese people.
So what are you?
Why is that fucking content?
Wait, why? You can do that.
What do you want to?
Because
why
it's
do
easy
you-
views, isn't it?
Yeah.
Time I put all this time into my video when I should be going up to Japanese people going sashimi chabimasu, and they'll go oh no Uncle Joe's like that's not content.
Sake onikashima.
Well, this all started from was that guy who spoke Chinese fluently?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few.
In New
Which
York.
and
Yeah.
the thing is that I think ultimately the reason why I think those Japanese videos aren't entertaining from a general level is that I think Chinese people are just way more shocked.
They are way more shocked. Japanese people go, oh, Nihongo Joe's.
They'll be like, oh, you know. And then
what do you like?
in these videos, these dudes are like, they'll fucking like flip a table and sprint around and go,
That's true.
whoa!
Yeah.
And then that's why it's kind of
But it doesn't really
interesting.
work in Japan.
It doesn't. 'Cause
And
people are like, oh,
so I saw a video that had like, you know, millions of views. And I clicked on it, must be good then. And it's literally like, oh, chicken tabimasu, tokini. And, it's like tamani sashimi tabimasu kido. And amariski janai kido. And it's just like the Japanese man's like, oh, Nihongo Jozu desu yo ne. So ne. And it's just like, if this is the level, what am I doing with my life? If I can get 20 times the views with 500 times less effort, I am doing something wrong.
Yeah.
yeah.
Can we name this episode like Asian guy surprises 2 white men by speaking English for 2 hours.
It's like, you know, most Japanese, they don't give a shit. They'll say Nihongo Jozu and then they'll move on. That's it. And it was, this video, I saw it so many times come up. And it's just
they've done. I think I know who you're talking about. They've done multiple.
There's a few people. And I'm not even saying it's their like I'm angry at them because it's the algorithm.
You're angry
that
it's
the
successful.
thing about YouTube. You make one video, it kicks off, it does really well. You want to make another, and some people have day in the life videos. Some people have tiny apartment videos. Some people have white person speaks Japanese. You know, and there's these YouTube, and they go onto one thing.
Yeah,
and I've never done that, and I wish I probably fucking should have done.
Sounds like you're more angry almost at yourself that you didn't take the.
I am angry at myself, Connor. I think it's just like, you know what videos do well about Japan, and like when I'm desperate, I have like a break now, an emergency, and then the things fall on the floor. It's like, okay, tiny apartment. I
speak Japanese.
Day in the life of something shit.
24 hours in.
You fucking know the content you need to make, but you don't. But I just feel like I don't want it.
Well, there's a clip of me on like Hassan's stream where I ordered a Starbucks, and as you know, when you order a Starbucks, none of the words are Japanese.
Yeah.
They were like, the title was like, Connor's amazing Japanese. It was like, cappuccino, hitotsu. and then everyone in the comments like, the fuck?
But can you say cold brew coffee?
Cold brew coffee. And then they were like, oh my god.
That's the hardest Japanese word to say.
Cold brew coffee.
Cold brew coffee. Go on, say it. Say it.
I can't. I just when I look at it, I'm like, I pointed it. I'm like, I don't know how to say it. Cold.
That's why Connor can't make a I spoke Japanese video.
I cold brew coffee in Japan.
I should just go to Starbucks and keep saying like a bunch of just ordering things until they sound amazing.
Cold brew coffee. I don't know. I just hate the internet now. I'm old.
Sounds like you're jaded.
Sounds like you're just getting jaded.
Generations.
I just think. I don't know. I'm just better. I do, of course, I do still enjoy making videos there. And I love my audience. I love the people that watch abroad in Japan. There's a really good core audience there. I don't know what the audience is. It's probably like 800,000 core viewership. And that's the most
That's a
important.
pretty good.
Like, I could make a viral video that I know would go viral, right?
Yeah.
But I just want to make the content I want to make. And,
that's what it's all about.
It seems like you have a real passion in like filmmaking.
I do, and honestly, I get excited about the composition and the color grading, and my least favorite bit is presenting, right?
Right. Yeah, I mean, you filmed like a whole fucking sniper sequence in the Journey Across Japan.
That's just gone like.
Yeah, that was fun.
Which, you know, from a YouTube content perspective, absolutely not necessary at all.
Yeah,
you know?
It was a bit excessive.
It was
just a bit.
Excessive.
Just a bit.
But, you know, as a content creator.
I made that because I wanted to watch John Wick 4 and it wasn't out in Japan. And Connor's like, oh, we're going to watch John Wick 4 in Hawaii or something. And I was like, you bastard.
Well, that was what was powering me through on the cycle. Every day I was like, I'm going to be in Hawaii next week watching John Wick 4. And that was enough to get me through.
So I was like, I can't watch it.
I'll make my own John Wick 4.
I'll make it with Natsuki and Ryotaro. And that's how that came about.
Natsuki Wick.
And Natsuki.
You know, Gant said something the other day. He said
what?
He said he watched John Wick 4, but didn't watch John Wick 3 and was like, oh, it's probably not that important to the story.
I mean, it kind of is, but you can watch it without sitting.
I don't think my viewing experience was diminished that much by missing some of the story beats.
John Wick doesn't have much of a story.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
I mean, does watching John Wick 3 explain just the lack of any dialogue that John Wick actually says?
John Wick dialogue seems just going, yeah.
Dude, when he says,
are you pissed, John? Yeah. Like, that's John Wick.
I love that, though. When he says, yeah.
You get the backstory behind the, yeah.
Something about that.
Picture's worth 1,000 words.